Yeah, Cliff Brunt, Associated Press. This is for the players. I know you all, dream of playing here, but just what did it mean to you all to be able to celebrate this in front of all that crimson?
Paige.
It was one of the most fantastic feelings that I've ever had in my whole life. Our fans this year have been so vital to all of the things that we've done. They've supported us so much, and to have all of them here and to have all of our families here as well just meant so much to us, and it was just incredible to get to share this feeling with them as well.
Sooner Nation, I don't even know what to say about them. They're incredible. To look up in between innings, even during an inning, to see them smiling down at us, saying, "You guys got this," yelling for us, screaming for us, doing whatever they can to keep us going, it's huge for us, and we couldn't thank them anymore, and I couldn't thank them anymore, especially being a freshman, seeing this firsthand, like, it's unbelievable, especially seeing them on TV. You always want to be in that position, and for me to see that, it's huge.
Yeah, I would say the connection that this team has with their fans is very, very special. We have something that a lot of programs don't, and that's Sooner tradition. This university is something incredible, and I think anyone that's a part of it could say that. As a senior, I can't thank our fans enough. Playing here has been the greatest 4 years of my life.
Sooner Nation has been amazing. Just looking up there into the stands, like Shay was saying, and seeing everybody's hands up, knowing that they got us and we got them, was just so much fun. And being a freshman and seeing that and being a part of this was such an amazing feeling.
I'd have to agree with everyone. Just looking out and seeing all the red, especially from behind home, I get a view of the whole outfield packed with crimson and cream. I mean, there's nothing better than that. And I know at one point, too, we had the infield and the outfield screaming Boomer Sooner. And at that point, I was like, we're in this. We got this. No matter what happens, our fans are behind us, and there's not a better feeling.
Joey Helmer, OUinsider.com for Paige. As it turns out, obviously, you were healthy and, fully rested today. How big was it for those two to eat up innings yesterday, as it turns out now?
Kelsey and Jaden did a fantastic job yesterday, and I couldn't be more proud of them. They've worked so hard this whole year, and I'm just so proud of the heart and the fight that they showed. And, after the game, they both talked to me, and they were like, go out and do it for the pitching staff. And that meant so much to me because – we're out in the bullpen, the four of us, every day together, and we see how much each other fight and how much we all work so hard. And it was just really special what they did yesterday. Even though we didn't get the outcome that we wanted yesterday, what they did was phenomenal, and I'm just so proud of them.
Paige, Tony Sakalas, Anderson Star, you retired the final 12 batters you faced. Was there an extra gear that you kind of kicked it into, and then kind of describe that for us?
I definitely think that there was. Their pitcher was doing a great job, and I knew how important it was to keep their offense off balance so that our offense could have a little bit of wiggle room, because I know how hard our offense was fighting to score off of her, and she did a great job. And so I just kind of took myself to another level and just went into another gear, and I was willing to do whatever I had to help this team win.
It's Dwayne Rankin, Montgomery Advertiser. Two questions. First one's for Paige. Auburn was talking about they were looking forward to seeing you again because they felt like they kind of had a bead on what you were doing in Game 1. How much were you looking forward to seeing them in Game 3?
I was pretty excited. They are a very good offensive team, and they are a very well-coached team, and I knew that they were going to come out and fight. And so I had to get myself mentally prepared, and I give a lot of credit to Coach Lombardi. This whole year, she has worked so hard at preparing us for each team that we were going to face. And, she came out and we had a really, really good game plan against them. And it was just going out there and executing it. And I just give a lot of credit to her and a lot of credit to Lea. I couldn't have done anything without the two of them and our other pitchers as well. So it's just a testament to how fantastic of a pitching coach Coach Lombardi is.
Hey, Paige, you had some rough early innings that you had runners on and no outs, and it just seemed to something seemed to galvanize in you in those situations. You'd let the defense work, you'd get a strikeout, get something right. What was going through your head, your body, just everything in those moments?
Just do not, I just couldn't. I just was determined to not let them score. I knew how hard our offense was working, and I wanted them to have freedom to play. And so it was just about going out there in those tough situations, being even tougher, going to another level, and just being determined to not let them score.
Patty, first question to you. You stayed in the dugout through much of the early celebration, teams dogpiling. I'm kind of just walk me through what you were thinking, feeling in those moments. And then can I ask Shay and Erin, Coach mentioned the fact that you guys didn't use the young nature of this team as an excuse. How did she help rally you guys together to make this run?
For me, it was more of Coach just not letting me think I was a freshman. And that goes for the whole team. They allowed me to just come in and play free. They said, well, even though you're a freshman, you're going to have to step up one way or another. And so I kind of took that to heart and was like, okay, I got you guys. I'm going to figure this out. Even though I'm a freshman, I'm not going to try to do too big, be too big, do anything out of what I've already done, and just help you guys to the best of my ability. And I couldn't thank Coach or the seniors or anybody else on my team enough for it.
Yeah, I think the first thing that Coach mentioned when this year started was we will never use the excuse that we're young. And that kind of just set the stake for the rest of the year. Our mantra for the year was team. We lost some really good seniors, and we weren't going to let that defeat us. And I think this team really took that upon themselves to prove to the nation that we can do it without those big names. Our freshmen absolutely stepped up.
Erin, can you just talk about your role throughout the season and then recently in the last couple of games?
I think as a senior class, what we wanted to do was create a new atmosphere. And no matter what the outcome was going to be at the end of the year, we wanted this team to know that this is how a team is supposed to feel. Especially with this young class, we knew they were going to be imperative to our success. So bringing them in and making them feel like a part of this group as soon as we could was our ultimate goal. And I think, obviously a championship is the icing on the cake, but our goal was really to create a new tradition of this is how Sooner softball lives. We're a unit. We live and die together, and I think we succeeded with that.
Erin, John McKelvey with Number Transcript. I just want to ask, against Kansas, your last loss before this series, you said it was laborsome. I think everybody watches you now and don't feel that way about this team. What changed? What did you guys do to make it more fun, make it more enjoyable to be out there on the field?
I think this whole year we've really focused on letting our personalities shine, having fun, playing loose, playing free. So I think that has really been something that we've clung to, was just being ourselves no matter what the situation is. That was really the talk before this game, was don't change who you are. That's how we got to this point, and we went back there, and I think that's just who we are. That's how this team lives.
James Hale, Sports Talk 1400 The Ref. Leah, nobody knows about a pitching performance better than the catcher, so if you could take us through Paige's performance today, and Fale, if you could take us through the RBI single after she's done, that would be great.
Paige, just from Monday to now, just even watching film, we sat a lot. We worked a lot with Coach Lombardi, us and the pitching staff, and kind of broke down their swings just from Monday to today. We spent several hours doing that, and I think just we made a few adjustments here and there, and she was incredible. I think Paige could admit her changeup, it wasn't working for the past couple of games. We've been struggling with it. A couple of different things. We looked at it, figured it out, and I think that was a big difference in today's game. But yeah, she was just nailing every spot tonight. She had a lot of tight spin, hitting the corners. Working with the umpire, I can't say enough about how well she did and how she stepped up. And I know someone commented earlier about how she went to another level with the last 12 batters. I think absolutely she didn't miss. Everything she threw was on point. We had a purpose with every pitch, and going into every batter, she knew, I'm going to get this one, and we knew how we were going to go at it. So I think she did an awesome job of executing the plan, and hats off to Coach Lombardi as well with helping with that. So.
I think when I was going out there, I was just thinking, just get a base hit, just get on. And we had 2 outs, and I got the base hit. I ran it out. I tripped. Second time.
2 times.
Well, not once, but twice. Yeah, I was just trying to beat it out for my teammates and just give it all I have. And if I fall, I fall. We still score. So, yeah.
Scott Wright from the Oklahoman. Fale and Shay, it's not that long ago that you guys were still playing travel ball and finishing up your high school careers. What has the last year of your lives been like, culminating with this tonight?
Okay, well, for me and Fale, we were on, I guess, rival travel ball teams. And we all know how that one turned out. But to be Fale's teammate it's incredible. And I think for both of us, this year has turned our worlds around. We see a whole new light. We see what family and what team really means to us. And I couldn't thank Fale enough for being there for me, making me laugh, being one of my dance partners along with Erin Miller here. It's fun, and Fale is a competitor, and I love being her teammate.
Yeah, in travel ball, it was always me and Shay going at it, our 2 rival teams, and just in high school and pushing and everything. Like through travel ball, it was always me against Shay, and then finally coming together on the same team with Sid on the same team. She was on my team too, and then finally going all together. I think it was such a fun experience, and dancing together now with Erin, Cece, and Shay. It's just a fun experience, fun to be around.